The Displayit show is usually a good time show. We show you all the cool things that happen around here. And I want to be transparent and show you the bad stuff as well. About a year and a half ago, my dad came into my office at the end of the day. And I don't know what it was. It wasn't anything that he did, but I just lost it. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. I threw my chair. I don't know what had gotten into me. And when I look back on it now, I really feel it was the burden of leadership, being responsible for leading 40, 50 people in this company that really overwhelmed me. This was a defining moment for me. It really changed my approach to leadership. In this episode, we're going to talk about the importance of leading your team each and every day. So why did I lose it that day? I think I lost it because I was more focused on what I needed from the business than what I needed to do to help my people be successful. And I think the only way that we can be effective leaders and the only way we can manage the pressure that comes with being responsible is by thinking about the people first. That leadership is an opportunity. It's a responsibility that we have to help others accomplish the things that they're trying to accomplish. If we can do that, good things are going to come for us. So I wanted to talk to some of my leaders here on the team about some key leadership principles and see how they do it every day. So how does it feel different when you come to work each morning in a leadership role versus a non-leadership role?
It weighs a little bit more on you, but that's the kind of responsibility that I'm looking for and that I want. And basically I want to, be accountable for those type of things.
You kind of have to be on your game all the time. It's okay to show vulnerability and that everybody has bad days, but when you're a leader, I don't feel like you can have those bad days affect other people.
What makes being in a leadership role so stressful?
The amount of details that you would have to keep up with on any given day, and how much they can vary from one detail to the next. It can be a little overwhelming at times, but
because you have so many things that you're more responsible for. Like if I was just responsible for myself and like what I did, that'd be super easy, but you have to be responsible for like what other folks are doing, and then also be responsible for what they're doing in relation to how it impacts the company.
What is the hardest part of getting, people to work together as a team?
Communication. Everyone has different ways they say things, or even the way they hear things. And so just kind of getting around all those personalities and keep the end goal the same, I think that helps the most.
How do you earn the trust of the people who work for you?
By leading by example. So I'll never ask, one of my employees to do something that I personally haven't done or wouldn't do.
How does it feel different coming to work in a leadership role versus a non-leadership role?
I think there's expectations that come with the leadership a little bit more than what might come if you were coming in as an individual contributor.
How do you build trust in the people who work for you?
I think you have to do things and be consistent in what you do, and people learn to understand that you can be trusted with with their thoughts, their feelings. You're doing things that work for them. It's not something that can be done quickly. It's kind of a day in, day out sort of thing.
The people that work for you, what do you want to see them accomplish?
I just want them to feel like this is the best place to work, that when they come in here, they're valued, that the work they do is valued, and at the end of the day, they're happy that they're here.
How do you make being a leader less stressful for you?
You gotta have fun. I mean, it's one of our core values. Fun is our secret weapon. And so it helps that we build our organization with great people, that you enjoy the people that you work with every day. And so you just find time to connect with them and kind of have fun and goof around a little bit. And that kind of relieves a lot of the stress of leadership as well. And it's probably a leadership kind of caveat that's there too, is because you're spending time and investing in what they're doing.
What brings you the most satisfaction as a leader?
The thing that brings me the most satisfaction as a leader is probably just seeing a job done the way it's supposed to be done. You have a project that goes according to plan, or you get the whole team together to work on something that's a new initiative, and they come together and they take that initiative and they run with it. But that's the most satisfying thing, because sometimes doesn't always happen.
What responsibility do you feel that you have for the people who work for you?
Huge responsibility. I want to make sure that, you know, for Displayit, we're leading in the right direction. I think for the people, I want to make sure that I'm taking care of them. My job is to make sure that they have the things that they need to be successful.
The day in my office when I lost it with my dad is easily the most embarrassing moment that I've had as a leader and as an entrepreneur. And as I look back, I think I lost it because my focus was not on what was most important, which was the actual leadership, caring for the people who work for me. To be a great leader, that has to be the primary focus. You have to help the people who work for you accomplish their full potential and help them reach their goals. That's really all that matters. And when you're focused on that, the burden and stress of being a leader is actually less, because you know it's going to be difficult, you know it's going to be a challenge, but the journey and process through helping them become everything they can be is what's most important. And when they achieve, that brings you satisfaction and success. So that's my advice for you in your leadership. Focus on the people. Focus on helping them get where they want to go. And the stress will just fall to the side. Well, I've got to get back to work. I hope this has been helpful, but we'll talk to you guys again next time.